Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you never miss any of these Cardano updates. Also, please do consider giving the video a like, share it out there, leave a comment, let me know what you think right now being an ADA holder. And look, what we're going to go through today is the usual look back on a Friday, a summary of what's going on. But today, I suppose the price is going to take up the majority of this video, looking back what has happened with ADA hitting a new all-time high yesterday of $1, and I think it was $1.60 something yesterday. We are above $1.70 today, so we look at all the charts, look at where it could potentially go, and I also want to share an idea I have for a website about building a website to pull all the information about projects building on Cardano. So I put out a tweet about it yesterday. Got a lot of positive feedback on it. I think it's going to be bigger than I had personally planned. So I'm going to share some of the information on that towards the end. If you're a developer, there may be an option for someone else to work on this. I might end up paying someone else to build it. I was originally going to build it myself, but looking at how big it's going to get, I might need to bring in someone else for that. But we will talk about that towards the end anyway. So let's just jump into it. So first off, just before we go to the charts, anyone who missed this video earlier in the week, it's one I said for a while I was going to put out. Cardano staking rewards need to know. So this one here goes through the timelines of when you get your first rewards, why there is a 15 to 20 day wait, how it all works with snapshots, when you change pool, when you start earning within the new pool versus the old pool, and also a way to track your staking rewards every epoch, what you are getting, and also there's a really good tax feature. That's all done over on ADA pools. So again, I will put a link to that down below. Looking over at CoinMarketCap, you can see right now we have just passed Tether to take the number 6 position as I hit record for this. So it's kind of been up and down all day, but look at that. What a great sight it is to see ADA up at 171. Above the real struggling point that we had of $1.49. So we will look at the chart and look at levels in a second. Looking over the last 7 days, a 30% gain. The last 24 hours, a 4.4%. Yesterday, when we were looking at this in the live stream, I done a live stream when we were hitting the new all-time high yesterday. We were up at that stage 20% in the 24 hours. So great to see these types of gains within Cardano. Look, I'm not saying it's going to be all plain smooth sailing, green candles all the way up. We will have our pullbacks, and I will talk about that on the charts. So to overtake XRP, which would be the next target here, we would need probably a $2.30 ADA to take fifth. And then to overtake Dogecoin, we would need a $2.40, $2.50 ADA, I think. It's going to be an interesting weekend for Dogecoin as well, with Elon Musk hosting Saturday Night Live. I've seen people make incredible profits on this. I will just say, just be careful if you are FOMOing in right now. I think there's been crazy volatility over the last while, and it's going to get even crazier this weekend with what's going on. If you get profits in it, then congratulations on it. Just be careful to safeguard any profits that you get and pull them back into something that could be more stable over the long term. So then looking at the charts, really nice to see that we have broken and strongly broken up above this $1, and I suppose $1.56 was the all-time high set here back on the 14th of April. Previous to that, $1.49 was a real struggling point. We hit it here once, twice, third time when we broke here but didn't hold it and got rejected right back down to 90 cents. That was when Bitcoin and everything crashed the market there. Really nice recovery though, and to see us up here. What's really good to see as well is that we are holding this, because when we hit the all-time high back here, we fell straight back down the next day. When we got back up to it here again, back down the exact same day. Same thing over here, we went up, hit it, back down, didn't break it the next day. We were started the downward trajectory there. Today what has happened is we nearly hit the all-time high on the 5th, which was, what are we now, Friday? That was on Wednesday. Then yesterday on Thursday, another really strong green candle to set the all-time high of $1.76. And then today we even hit $1.77. So all looking very positive right now. For me, what I'm watching on the levels side of things, so let's go into a 4 hour. What I'm watching here is still watching the $1.56. I don't know how strong that support is going to be. For me, if we get the pullback, then $1.49 is where I'm personally watching at this stage. I would hope to get some really strong buying pressure at that stage. Failing that, you're then looking at your $1.33 and even all the way down to $1.02. I really wouldn't like to see us down at this levels again. Any pullbacks, as I say, 156 potential support, 149 being the strong buying pressure for me anyway. Looking at how the market is right now though, I think a $2 ADA is not that far away. If we got an announcement over the next few days about the Alonzo testnet going live, for anyone new, the Alonzo testnet is where developers can start building smart contracts on the testnet that can then go live on the mainnet when hopefully we get the Alonzo hard fork in August. No updates on any of the dates there yet, but you can be sure that as soon as I get anything, I will put it out here. So for me, I am looking more so to the upside than the downside right now. But as always, pullbacks are possible in this. We're not going to have a straight ride to the top. So when we start getting the pullbacks, as I've been saying, when we are getting them down as far as $1, don't get scared. This is how the market works. For me, it's a chance to pick up more, to get in some long trades, and for others, it will be a chance to DCA their prices. Looking at the ADA BTC chart, this one is performing extremely well right now. So anyone again new, ADA BTC chart is the ADA price against Bitcoin. So you can see we are in around the 3,000 sats level. The high that we got for the Mary hard fork was 3,200 sats. Now, I had expected us to beat this and go way above it in the run up to Alonzo. Wasn't expecting it just this quick, but right now that is the level I'm watching for getting resistance on the top side. So if we scroll out on this, the next level then after that we would look at is around 4,200 sats. And where that comes from, if we scroll right out here on the daily, this is how we are performing against Bitcoin overall. So you can see a lot of lines down lower here. For anyone who's following me since I was drawing these and talking in these videos, then thank you very much for sticking with us. It's been a fair journey this far. So this part here in July, this was the Shelly hard fork last year. We had the really good run up, then we had our pullback. Then we had a really nice run up for the Mary hard fork earlier this year. Then our pullback. And now we are starting the run up for the Alonzo hard fork as well. So what we look back here is the all-time high against Bitcoin. Now this chart is showing it up at 8,800 sats. I would say that is more just the spikes blow off top that was happening in 2017, 2018. So that is January 2018. I would say more so is 6,800, 6,900 sats is what I would consider a more realistic all-time high against Bitcoin. So still, when we look at that, we still have a, what is that, a 2.5x from where we are right now. In the short term, 3,200 sats is what we're looking at. Again, accumulation side, we were stuck between 2,000 sats and 2,500 for a long time there. And now we have finally broken out of that fairly strong. Looking at Bitcoin then, again, Bitcoin is going to determine where we go in the short term as well. So what we're looking at here is Bitcoin is looking fairly good right now. Bitcoin is, again, in its own accumulation phase. You can see from, I suppose, $46,000 up. We did hit up at 65,000. It's been a lot of trending sideways in this. Even, I suppose, between 50 and 60 right now. We have been trending now for, what is that, back, let's go back here, from the middle of March. So nearly 2 months now trading sideways. Generally, when this type of stuff happens, you start to see a lot of the other altcoins starting to run. We've seen it first with Ethereum. There's a really good screenshot going around. I'll try and share it on the video after. What happens is Bitcoin will hit the all-time highs. After that, then you see the funds starting to pour into Ethereum. And then once Ethereum starts to hit its all-time highs, the funds then, the profits start to flow out into some of the other major altcoins, which we are seeing right now with Cardano. We're seeing Link. We're going to see DOT, I'd say, making moves as well. Lots of the bigger altcoins start to move at this stage because people have profits that they're taking from other coins and they want to put them into high cap coins that have a lot of potential. And Cardano is definitely one of them with what is coming later this year. Okay, just had to switch over the camera there. But anyway, I was finished on the charts. I will do updates after the weekend to see how they all sit. So then onto the website that I'm thinking of putting together. And the idea in my head was to build a website that tracks all of the projects building on Cardano. So it's something I was going to build myself. I built lots of websites in WordPress over the years, and anything from simple websites to e-commerce to complex membership sites as well. So it was a task I was going to take on myself. But after putting it out there last night and the attention that it got and all of the suggestions, I think maybe it's something I might outsource to another developer to build who can actually put the time into it. Because right now I am extremely stretched in trying to get everything done that I have, and even getting back to people. I still have lots of unread mails in my inbox on email, Twitter, everywhere. So I am trying to get back to everyone by the end of today, or definitely by the end of the weekend. So anyway, on the site, what it would be is somewhere that you could go to that you get all of the projects. So each project would have their own page. It would have the project info here, information on the team, all of these social links for the project, their current status. Are they a Catalyst project? Are they actually live trading on exchanges? Development roadmaps, we can put in anything on this. Token type, are they using a native asset, an ERC20 token? Where can you buy it? Is it live now? And then any sale details. So there would be a whole section as well on pre-sales, what's coming up, any IEOs, IDOs, whatever is happening for different projects, that if someone wants to invest into projects that are building on Cardano, they can go to this website and find out what is coming up, and it will have a lot of the information on that project. There will also be comment sections for anyone to go in and leave comments about a project, rate projects, give feedback on what they see is good about the project. So there's lots of information as well throughout that thread that I will be incorporating. I have seen things like this. I don't really like the design of this. I would like to get something a bit more modern, but it's got part of what I was thinking of. So basically, when you come on, you have a table like this of all the projects. There's actually a better one. This one here is similar. So you would have all of the projects. You would have, this one's based on sales. So there would be different sections on the site, but you would have the name, you would have the category, what's it in? Is it an NFT? Is it DeFi? Is it a new protocol, or whatever it actually is? Is it a DEX? You would have the categories. You would have all of these social links. You will be able to link off to the page. Have they an upcoming sale? Is it a native asset, or is it an ERC, or what it is? And then for each of these here, you will be able to filter. So you could come on and say, you only want to look at projects that are putting out a native asset for Cardano. You can filter on that. You only want to look at ones that have a sale coming up, or you can filter on that. Ones that already have a token or an asset live on an exchange that you can then get involved with there as well. So again, this is the type of thing that I'm looking at. See, Polkadot have some here as well that you can filter by the different types of projects, and then you get them all here. For me, I kind of like the table idea because you can compare projects a lot easier. And then if you are looking at ones with sales and dates, it allows people to filter on stuff like that. So again, if anyone has any ideas, any developers wants to come in and look at this, I am open to all options out there. If I do hire someone, it will be paid. I will be paying someone to build this. If you're coming on, you could build it in WordPress. Again, if you build it in WordPress, it means that I can add extras to the site later, but I'm not set on that. If you have another platform that you think could do all of this and do it well, then I'm open to all options. If you are someone who wants to get involved in this, or if you have ideas of plugins that may suit this within WordPress or that, then please do drop me an email on paul@cardanowithpaul.com and just put in the description, say project website, and then I will be able to see straight away that is what them types of emails are about. So I really do appreciate everyone that's tuned in. Let me know your thoughts on this website. Even if you've no interest in the development side, what would you like to see on this site? What will be useful as an end user on this? So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.